Looking good. I was struggling during our mini break to find a way to continue the pizza theme, arguably making this already bad image even worse. um, so first edits, right? A few hundred people make a first edit in OpenStreetMap every day. All those people are like, okay, well, let's get started. And then they upload it, and what they see is this, which is nice. You just edited OpenStreetMap. Thanks for improving the map. That's cool. It's also the same message that I just got after uploading my 24,367th edit. So is there a way we can do better and get people to be more excited about their first upload and to share it? Your first OSM edit is something to be proud of. You want to share it with your friends. You want to spread the OSM love and inspire others to edit. Like we live in a viral culture. We need to be sharing this stuff. And I mean it. It's like we have to make sure that OSM editors inspire each other. So now I have AI. I'm sort of a dinosaur and AI skeptic, but it's like, well, we have the tools. So what can we do with it? So I devised a quick hack project that I wanted to present today. Basically takes your changeset ID, which a changeset, for those who are not familiar, is just one set of uploads to OSM in one edit session, if you will. Get the details about those edits from OSM, kind of summarize them somehow with a little bit of magic, and then ask AI to make a cheerful message about it. And then add some finishing touches and output the shareable OSM love letter. So at the end of a couple nights of hacking, what I ended up with is this. This is a changeset that I use as an example. It's just me walking around a parking lot in Salt Lake City near the Botanical Garden. We may have been there if you were at the conference last summer. It's beautiful, but now there's new things. There's a charging station that wasn't there before. I like EV charging, so I added it using GoMap, my favorite tool for editing on the go. And I feed it into my hack project, and it does this. I hope you can follow along here. Right. So as you could see, it creates a message that summarizes the edit, what was edited, and emphasizes sort of what good it does for the wider world, and creates some links as well on how you can review that change set, and also how you can get involved yourself in editing to inspire new people. So a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes of that. I use the Anthropic API. There's probably ways to do this with a sort of a locally hosted LLM, which it's not very demanding work. But you create sort of an agent, and you give it like a system prompt, right? So you say like, okay, you are an encouraging assistant specializing in analyzing OpenStreetMap edits. And when you describe those edits, please be specific, use positive language, avoid technical language, keep responses short, include one relevant emoji. You can't live without emoji anymore. And focus on the value the edits add to the map, and mention specific features. So I took a lot of time revising this system prompt, and then basically taking the change set metadata and feeding that into the actual prompt that goes into the Anthropic API, and then some HTML JavaScript style sheet hackery to make it look like an old computer. A lot of this was done with the help of Claude itself, because I'm not very good at any of those things, but I learned a lot along the way. So what does this thing do well? Like, it does really simple things really well. If you add one thing like this charging station that I did, it will do a good job figuring out what was edited and how to summarize it in a positive way. Here's a couple more examples that were where it works like pretty well. What it doesn't do so well is like where it gets complex, right? So multiple elements are changed and modified, and then it starts sort of being very confused about the intent of the edit, and then it becomes more difficult. Also because I use a very simplistic API to get the details of the change set, which doesn't really know what was there before and what was after. This is all can be improved if we wanted to do that. So a little bit about the cost. So I signed up for this API, and you get $5 to sign up, and it's actually really cheap if you use simple models. Like the 3.5 Haiku model is the simplest that they got, and you pay like 80 cents per million input tokens and $4 per million output tokens, which is like very, very reasonable, and you can do a lot of requests with that. The stuff that I put in is like in the order of a few hundred input tokens and less than 100 output tokens. So it costs less than a tenth of a penny to do a request like that. So I received $5 for signing up, and after all of this, I only still spend only 40 cents. So what I decided to do is just kind of take the training wheels off and open this up to anyone. The application is locked to just work with to check if the edit is actually the first edit of someone, but I took that out for now, so anyone can try it and make it say weird things. I'd love to learn about what it does in different scenarios. So what's next for this? It was really a hack project that I just wanted to demonstrate what could be done to make first edits a little bit more engaging for people. There's definitely ways to improve it. Get a different change set endpoint to get a better picture of what was actually changed in OSM. Use a locally run LLM to reduce for privacy and dependency reasons, and you can easy to expose it as an API for anyone to use. So yeah, that was my little AI LLM hack project for about first change sets. Feel free to try it out. The URL is right there. I'll post it in the Slack after. You can put in any valid change set ID, and we'll try and come up with something. Yeah, thanks for letting me present this, and enjoy the rest of the day.